You're
Welcome back to MBU Reacts, and today we have Tree over here. And of course we have myself, Sasha, aka Lemon Sasha. Glaze me, glaze me, glaze me. Thank you, 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 thank you. What do we have today, Tree?
well, we have ayebando. Twitch has a Nina Lynn problem.
That's all I gotta say is
Right. They got a Nina Lynn problem.
yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, a lot of stuff been going on with Nina and Zoe, but what the incident that happened with them was in February. It's about to be February again, and they just now dropping the hammer on them. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, I get it, but y'all should
And I
have
think
just...
Zoe apologized, if I'm not mistaken, but I could be wrong. But I think she apologized during the summertime.
I have no idea. To be honest, I didn't even know that this had happened until like all of a sudden it started resurfacing again. And I was
when she got into a Illuminati, he brought it up.
I remember that, but I didn't know what he was talking about, to be honest with you. Like I had no idea that this really happened. So I was just confused, honestly, when he had talked about it. So again, had no idea that this happened. You know, until all this stuff started surfacing again. I was like, what the? And I even had said something to Tree. I'm like, what is going on? Like, I'm so confused. And then he had to fill me in. So I'm like, oh, dang, that's crazy. You know, so I just hope everybody can just get it together. I'll just put it that way, you know? So before we start the video, y'all know what to do. Make sure you watch the full video all the way to the end, please, and thank you. But most importantly, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because we're on the road to 100K. Trying to get our silver play button. It's a lot of returning viewers that are not subscribed, so if y'all can go ahead and hit that subscribe button real quick, we'll really appreciate it. And for all the subscribers already been here, y'all know that we love and appreciate y'all. And for the new ones, welcome. And it's free to subscribe, just saying.
Right. In the words of Davo, Migo, if you love your mama, you will hit that subscribe button for us.
So in the world of Twitch nowadays, it seems as if there's always something weird going on, and now we have a situation where Twitch is getting a lot of heat for the continuous banning and unbanning of creators like Nina Lynn and Zoe Spencer, who have both recently been in the news for getting a lot of backlash for an assault on a creator named Saeed, who's also the assistant of the popular FaZe member Silky, and this entire situation seems to have Twitch scrambling for answers.
An on-video action that happened, and there were multiple instances of it happening. She gets unbanned from Twitch after one singular day.
I think it's crazy that she was unbanned a day later after the Saeed situation.
I tried to talk about it a lot more, and I didn't want to tell my parents. And
So yeah, that was in
it affected me a
February.
lot.
Oh, wow.
And this situation did bring back those memories.
But what exactly happened? How did this whole thing go viral? And how is this creating a true problem for Twitch? Well, that's probably what you're here to figure out. But first, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
You ain't been at 6K for a while.
While you're at it, don't forget to click that very first link down below in my description to join my Discord server and become an official member of the community. Now, with all of that being said, let's get into how Twitch has a Nina Lynn problem. Okay, so to start, the creators who we're going to talk about today are Nina Lynn, as well as her friend Zoe Spencer, both of which are pretty popular within the social media world, especially on platforms like Instagram and TikTok. But despite seeing the success on other social media platforms, in mid-2024, Zoe would decide to pursue a streaming career of her own after being featured heavily on creator streams such as Kai Cenat. And this new career journey started off pretty well for her, and then came her friend Nina, which is someone who was always heavily included within her content as well. They seemed to be very close friends, and she also had a very large following on other social media platforms as well. So after seeing this new live stream journey work out for all of her friends around her, she too would decide to give it a try a little later in 2025. And when she first started streaming, she too would see almost instant success as well, gaining almost 10,000 followers in just her very first month. Both her and Zoe always did the same type of content. For the most part, it was IRL style streams, and even though they were steadily growing and seeing a lot of success, the both of them always were in the news for facing some sort of backlash, mostly for their aggressive personalities and just the way they acted in general. I even seen Nina getting hate for the way she talked before.
Voice has been subject to a lot of controversy. People are saying it's fake. What do you want to say to him?
Man, let me tell you something. Suck my. I've always been sound like this. What's up?
But through it all, they managed to prevail and continue building their own audience and fan base all throughout their social media platforms. Truthfully, everything was going well for the both of their careers up until about May 16, 2025, when Casanat would announce one of his biggest ideas yet, which was no other than Streamers University. You see, originally we all thought Streamers University was going to be full of unknown streamers who were going to learn the ins and outs of streaming, but it turned out on the day that he revealed both the teachers and the students, it was clear that this wasn't that at all, and most of the streamers that were going to be attending this uni were very well known on at least some form of social media. Almost every creator you could think of was included in Streamers University in some type of way, even including Nia Lynn, who had just previously started her streaming career. But the weird part was one of the only creators that was left out was Zoe Spencer, and this whole thing was even weirder because not only was she one of the only people left out, her two best friends also got an invite to the university, and they had just previously started their careers. So this left Zoe confused and very emotional online.
When I saw Zeddy up there, and Zeddy's not a streamer, Zeddy streams with me, and then he just, you know, he streams with people when they call him. That's when I knew, like, damn, I don't know what I did, y'all, to get my name blocked in the chat. Can't even say my name. Like, what did I do? Like, I don't know.
Now this moment would be like the start of a hate train for Zoe, and she ended up in a lot of drama, even with Kai and
it definitely started. A lot of people started turning on her, which is kind of crazy. You will follow the leader ass niggas is what y'all is.
True.
Cause that's crazy, because a lot of people was fighting with Zoe, and then all of a sudden when that happened, niggas just, and I ain't even talking about the whole Saeed situation, I'm just saying in general, after that whole streamer you shit, a lot of people started acting weird towards her.
Yeah. You right.
Part of a hate train
Which is
for
crazy.
Zoe, and she ended up in a lot of drama, even with Kai and other creators like Soluminati, who basically straight up told her that no one wanted to be around her because of the way that she acted, and of course her aggressive personality.
Every male she streamed with, she has to make him feel uncomfortable. Bro, can you do content without humiliating?
I say this all the time.
Seriously.
That's just part of her character.
She has to do the most humiliating shit, and she makes everybody feel uncomfortable.
Now this beef with both Kai and Soluminati was just the worst possible thing Zoe could have done for her career, because these are two creators who have very large fan bases, and beefing with them just brings a lot of negative PR. Like, yeah, you're going to get a lot of attention and views at the time, but there's mostly just going to be a lot of hate thrown around your name, which is exactly what happened for Zoe, and things kind of started spiraling down after this whole thing occurred. But on the other hand, for one of her closest friends, Nina, things were continuing to rise as she attended Streamer University and had a very good time here, making connections that have really helped her career thus far. Now, after all of this took place and Streamer University ended and all of the heat was off Zoe for a while, both Nina and Zoe would continue collabing and doing their streams with other big streamers as well as even celebrities, and things really started to look up for the both of them up until TwitchCon 2025, where things will begin crashing down, and this was mostly a result of Nina. You see, there was a creator at TwitchCon by the name of YBG, and he's known for being around some of the FaZe members, specifically Jason. He's very well known within Jason's community known as NMS, and a little prior to TwitchCon, YBG had gone live on his own stream and said some very negative comments about Nina.
I have Nina fatigue, bro. I don't want to see, like, yo, can I stop seeing? You know what I mean? If I go to LA and do what you do, I would get your viewers times 1,000,000. You are probably going to be irrelevant in 6-7 months. You are really nothing. Don't ever compare yourself to me as a streamer, because you can't do anything without a phone in front of you. You do a desktop, all your little drones that watch you are just going to fall asleep. So don't ever speak to me like that again. And yeah, just stick to doing collabs and, you know, beg for collabs and shit.
And of course, in today's world of clipping, there isn't much that could be said about someone without them seeing it. So as a result of these comments being made, you know Nina took it upon herself to press YBG as soon as she seen him. And this first interaction happened to be at TwitchCon.
Pull up! He loved talking shit. I'm right here. Pull up, bro. Why he running now? Nah,
you, bro.
Who said anything about fight though?
If you was not real talk, if you was doing all that talking
right
over your stream, and then when you finally see her and she confronts you, you talk all that shit you was talking in.
Right.
That's with anything. That's how I am.
If you
gonna talk all that shit when I see you talk it then.
Right. You gonna say it in front of your viewers and stuff like that, your desktop. Say it in real life. When you
I
see
ain't
the
gonna
person.
touch you. I just want you to see if you really about what you say you about.
Right.
I'm gonna pull that card, is what they say. That's the saying for it. I'm gonna pull that card and see if you really about it.
Right. She did right. I don't think she did anything wrong.
No,
she
she
just
did
trying
right.
to confront him to say what's up. You was talking all that mess, so
talk it now.
Right. Just say what you was saying already.
And this whole thing didn't end here at TwitchCon. It actually continued. Nina continued trying to press YBG every time she's seen him, even exchanging words with him yet again at Silky's birthday party, which was literally just a few days later. And as a result of her continuously causing these scenes and going viral for the wrong reasons, it led to a clip resurfacing online that could very well end not only her career but her friend Zoe's as well, because you see, this is a very damaging clip of something that happened months ago towards the beginning of the year. I think it was back in like April, I believe, and this is when the two of them were doing a stream with the popular FaZe member Silky, and during this stream they would end up assaulting Silky's assistant Saeed by like basically trying to hold him down and forcefully dance on him.
But no, that was crazy.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Saeed. Hey, come here. I got you. Hey, come here.
Joey, you can't. Joey, you can't.
23,
no,
he's consensual.
No, he's not consenting.
Yes, he is.
He doesn't even say nothing.
No. He likes it. Yeah, give.
Oh, no.
I don't think he wants to.
Yeah, stay right there. Stay right there. Stay right there. Stay right there. Hold on. Hold on. Sit down.
Yo. Now, when this clip started resurfacing all over social media, it went way more viral than it did the first time. Obviously because Nina was beefing with someone who's a part of a very large community. And as a result of this clip going viral all over Twitter, it caught the attention of some of the biggest streamers in the world. And they all started reacting to it, which caused it to spread even more. And people began calling for the ban of both Nina and Zoe.
Let me see if I pull up the clip. Isn't it crazy that she hasn't gotten banned yet? She hasn't, right? Did she get banned on Twitch? So let me get this straight. So it's been a whole day. Everybody been talking about this. You have this girl that she assaults a guy on camera, and she not even banned. Wow. We're gonna bring this up tomorrow. Like, actually, I'm thinking about maybe I should tell somebody that works at Twitch about this in order to make sure that honestly, to make them legally liable. Because, like, now you knew about this, right? Like, now you knew that there was assault that happened. It's on video. And like, now, you know, that's it.
Now, you see, a lot of people didn't really take this clip as serious at first because, like, they're laughing and things like that in the clip. So maybe it didn't come off as a serious situation. Even Nina herself didn't take it seriously at first. She would take it upon herself to say, it's embarrassing if you get assaulted as a man.
So what if he says, I feel like you did some shit wrong?
No, so the whole Saeed thing, no one essay Saeed. That's why today I was actually looking for Saeed. I was gonna talk to him, like, he definitely felt disrespected as a person. Me, I take accountability what I do. If you dead ass felt disrespected, I didn't know. So you gotta let me know. If you did, I will always apologize. I mean, that's just normal people. But for him to walk around and say all that crazy shit, you never think about what Saeed's thinking too, though. Like, who wants to walk around being called that? That's embarrassing for him as a guy.
Now, even after saying this, of course, it will only add fuel to the fire because this clip continued going more viral each and every day, and that led to her getting tons of backlash. And once it got to a point where it really started taking a toll on both her career and her life, it seemed like Nina had a quick change of heart, which led to her apologizing to Saeed for her actions,
but
claiming that she thought everyone was just originally playing around.
If he really felt like that,
she would also state that she just needed to do better as a person as well.
I'ma always be alright, bro. Trust me, but I want to make sure he's okay with that ass. Because he's been very nice. He's always been very nice to me, you know? Who are we talking about? Guys, we're talking about Saeed. And this situation, what I'm talking about, has nothing to do with YBG and none of that. So I don't want to hear his name, but it only has to do with me and Saeed. And listen, I'm old enough to own up to what I did wrong. And during the situation, I genuinely 100% thought it was a joke. I just thought he was laughing, so I'm like, oh, like we all just laughing and geeking. But yeah, I see. It is wrong. It is really, really wrong. And what we did was wrong. You know, he clearly was uncomfortable with it, you know, and he was very hurt by it. So that's all that we know. And this whole thing, y'all know exactly what situation I'm talking about. This whole thing just made me realize, bro, that I gotta do better. I gotta do better as a person. I got people supporting me. I got people looking up to me, and I gotta do better, bro.
Now, originally, Twitch took no action when this whole thing first happened, and they also did nothing when this whole thing resurfaced. It wasn't until all of these big creators started sharing their opinions and giving the platform severe backlash for not doing anything about it, and that's when Twitch finally decided to take action by banning both Nina and Zoe. And once this ban finally took place, the victim in this situation, Saeed, finally felt that he had gotten justice and took to his stream to really talk about this situation and how it all personally affected him.
I didn't want it to, like, that being banned is not really anything to me, because at the end of the day, like, sexual assault is a crime, and people that say that it's not sexual assault, I don't know what you think sexual assault is or anything like that, but I don't know what to tell you. Like, as a person that's literally dealt with sexual assault previously, it has taken a lot, like a large total on my head. I've dealt with something like this before, and I didn't want to. When I dealt with it originally, I was working at a job, and it was a gym, and I told my boss about it, and all he did was make jokes about it. And I tried to talk about it a lot more, and I didn't want to tell my parents. And
I'm gonna be real with you. That's just what happened as a guy, nigga. You tell somebody that shit, not they gonna make a joke about it. It's not right, but that's what's gonna happen. Because it's like, yeah, they shouldn't have did it. Me personally, it's messed up, but it's like you just was held down and just twerked on. It ain't like niggas was grabbing your meat or anything.
Right.
So I mean, it's an issue, but it's not like a huge issue.
Right.
Where everybody made it seem like what it was.
Right. I feel like they should have just nipped it in the bud, like when it first happened.
Exactly. Don't wait till October and it happened in February.
Right. Y'all should have took care of this, honestly, when it happened.
And Silky was literally saying that when around the time it happened.
So, but not only that, but just, I don't know, it just, I'm not saying what happened was right. I'm gonna let y'all know that now. I'm not saying that it was right. What I'm saying is they should have definitely just took care of it right then and there. Don't wait damn near a year later to do this, to get this addressed, should we say. Cause, yeah.
But yes, niggas was gonna talk about you, bro. That's just the way how men is.
It did affect me a lot. And this situation did bring back those memories.
Now, unfortunately for Saeed, this justice didn't last long at all, because the ban for both Nina and Zoe will only last for 1 day. Yes, you heard that right. A ban for a live assault that took place on stream went viral all over social media, only managed to take place for 24 hours, which was a major surprise for Saeed and even some of the bigger streamers as well.
I cannot believe that Nina is unbanned. I just don't think she should have been unbanned. I think it's crazy that she was unbanned a day later after.
She shouldn't have been permanently banned for
situation.
that, though.
No, honestly,
Not
for me,
permanently,
this
no.
wasn't that much of a surprise at all because it's not the first time we've seen this from Twitch. Over the years, we've seen countless creators have like super serious offenses, and Twitch would do nothing about it up until the point where people start complaining, and then they'll give them a little slap on the hand just to shut the internet up. So at this point, for me at least, it was kind of expected. But while Zoe seems to be off of the hook, today it seemed like this whole situation will only continue to get worse for Nina. You see, this morning on October 30th, it was once again reported that Nina had been banned on Twitch. And at first, people were like kind of confused because it was a situation where it was like, why would you ban them, unban them, and then ban them again? But then people started to realize that Zoe didn't get banned this time, which was weird. And then people later found out that this ban had nothing to do with the Saeed situation. It was in fact due to a whole other situation in which Nina was involved in earlier in the year as well. And this situation occurred at the popular Streamer Games event, which is hosted by Ludwig, I believe.
I forgot about
event,
that.
A big created
Again,
by the Disguise.
why wait?
To like a little medical tent area where a physical therapist
Because he just came out about it, said something about it. I seen it. He said something about it like a couple days ago.
Oh, my bad. I take back what I just said.
But it's like, why did you wait that long though?
Yes, why did you wait that long? But not only that, why didn't you say something like there or
That's why I'm saying, why did you wait? Like, y'all need to start speaking up when it happens.
Right.
Don't wait. If you gonna wait, it's gonna look bad that it didn't matter to you.
Right. But not only that, but like, if you didn't want to say it on live, you could have pulled her aside that day and said like, hey.
I felt uncomfortable.
Right. You didn't have to say it on live. I get it. Yeah, it's like y'all streaming, that whole event, everybody was streaming or whatever. But you could have waited until everything ended and then told like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I didn't feel right at that time.
Yeah.
Something like that. I don't know.
From the actual physical therapist, but instead of getting this massage from the person who's actually licensed to do so, Nina would take over and begin making this whole situation very uncomfortable.
No.
You ready, Emily? You ready?
Yeah, go ahead, Nina. Okay,
I know.
Okay, girl.
No, Nina. Oh my. Wow, you have the best masseuse, Toast. Wow, she is so bold. You love to see it.
All right.
So bold, so bold. Yep, keep it up. Yep. Good job, Nina.
So this once again is what led to the ban of Nina, and Disguised Toast will also put out a tweet talking about this whole situation as well, stating that he was in fact uncomfortable when it all took place, and the reason why he didn't say anything is because he didn't want to cause a scene at a big sponsored event like the Streamer Games. So for right now, Nina is once again banned.
That's fair.
We don't know how long it's going to be for, because this
is fair. But once y'all was done, you could have said something. Why keep waiting months after it's done, bro?
That is true. That is true. So, I don't know. I just
literally her second time being banned for assault in literally 1 week. So I don't think this should be anything less than a 30-day ban. Some people probably even think this should be permanent. I wouldn't argue against it, but knowing Twitch, she may very well.
I wouldn't permanent ban her for that.
By the time you see
I
this
could
video,
see
we'll just have to
like
wait
a
and see.
week or something, or a month.
Maybe two.
And as you guys know, the only opinion that I really care about is you guys' opinion. So be sure to comment down below and let me know, what do you think about this entire situation? Do you think the internet is overreacted to this situation? Do you think Nina deserves the ban? How long do you think the ban should be for? And
I
how
give
should
her
Twitch address
2 to 3 months.
in the future? Be sure to let me know down below. And while you're at it, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join me on my journey to 25,000 subscribers. And while you're at it, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If you didn't enjoy the video, be sure to give me a thumbs down. Any feedback is good feedback to me. And as always, I appreciate all of the love and support. And I'll catch you boys and girls in the next banger, man.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.
My thoughts on this is they need to stop waiting to months later and then want something to be done. Tell immediately. If you feel uncomfortable, let somebody know. The Saeed situation, it was uncomfortable to see. I seen it. I remember it. It was like, he don't want y'all twerking on him, so leave him alone. Okay, you twerked on him. He kind of, I don't remember if he cried or not, but he kind of broke down.
He let it be known though, like right then.
But
and
he
there.
also seemed like, don't come for me. He seemed like he could be autistic or something, so that could play a huge part in it too.
Yeah. So, but I don't know. This situation is just a mess. I'll just put it that way. It's just a mess in my opinion.
It should have been done. Something should have been done sooner.
Yes. Yes.
Now
Definitely.
that you're doing it now, it's kind of like, you should have did this sooner.
Yeah. So, but yeah.
But a lot of people is overreacting.
That's true for sure.
But a lot of people be like, oh, if it was the in reverse, it would be worse. Yeah, you right. It would be worse.
But it's always been like that.
But that's
though.
called double standard. It ain't right, but that's what happened in the world, bro.
Yes, that is true. So, but let's just hope Nina won't be gone that long. I'll just put it that way.
All right, well, you made it. Goddamn, you made it this far, man. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the post notification bell so anytime we drop a video. Check out ayebando playlist, check out Nina's playlist. Hell, check out everybody that you've seen in this video that you think we got a playlist. We got a playlist for. Check their content out, and check all our other playlists out, because we don't just react to ayebando, we react to a ton of other content.
Yes. You made it this far. I don't have an emoji for y'all, but just let us know what y'all think on this whole situation so we know that you watched the full video. Thank you for watching the full video. We really appreciate it. Also, like the video, but most importantly, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because we are on the road to 100K. We're trying to get our silver play button. We're trying to upgrade this office, trying to come full time on YouTube, trying to get in the stream review when that happens. We're trying to do a lot of things, okay? We locked in. I need y'all to lock in as well. Please hit that subscribe button.
Yes, this is Sasha, aka.
Love me, Sasha.
I'm Tree. This MB Reacts, and y'all have a good one.
Hi, losers.